Greetings, guys. Greetings. This is another J, the Prince of Peace video, and today we first talked about the activating the 13 chakra system. It's uploading right now. Um, what I want to talk about today, at this time, is to talk about how to use the higher self for the best advantage, for the best outcome. The higher self is a higher you in another dimension. You have multiple higher selves. You're multidimensional. When you talk and communicate with your higher self during a process of ascension, he can help you to the best advantage possible. Because within my meditations, um, simply I just talk to my higher self to tell him to say either activate my DNA higher self, activate the 13 strand DNA higher self, or stabilize me, ground me, or give me downloads from the 11th chakra, or things like that of the nature. And he gives me that information, gives me the downloads. He does what I say to tell him. What I tell him, he does what I tell him. So this is how you use your power, your intention, or your divine intelligence, or your consciousness, to enable you to go further into your consciousness awareness expansion, or your ascension process. When you meditate, you this is a thing with me. When I go into a meditative state and I'm trying to activate a certain chakra, or put my intention to get a certain download or certain information, or activate a certain strand of DNA, I tell my higher self, higher self, you have to use command words, because when you are a god, you command things to come into play. You command things to happen. You command things to take place. And you command your cells, or your molecular structure, or your atomic structure, or your respiratory system. If you have anything wrong with you, you command it to happen. You command things to go away. If it's a disease in your body, or something, a sickness or whatever, or if you're not feeling right today, you command it to go away. You command things to happen, because you are a god. You have command over power. You have command over matter. It's really mind over matter, because when you think, therefore you are, and you shall become. Because see, I have a higher consciousness, and right now I'm basically tapped into an 11th D consciousness, but I'm not really I'm not grounded in an 11th D consciousness. I'm really in a 8th dimensional consciousness right now. But this 8th dimensional consciousness is like, there's no word for it yet, because I haven't analyzed it yet for in that intensity, or that extreme, to the extreme. But what I could tell you from experience is that when you do talk to your higher self, or your higher mind, or your guides, your guardian angels, or God even, when you tap into 11D consciousness or 12D consciousness, you could talk to God, and you can have certain experiences that make you feel like, wow, I'm connected with God, and I'm like totally communicating with God, or the all. I don't want to say God. I want to say the all. And you have communication, and you have a connection with that all. You have connection with the one, with everything. And I feel like I'm connected with everything at once, but in a certain particular way, where I'm a little separated, because I have my own unique individual experiences, and my own unique individual life that I live, and certain principles and rules and morals that I have, that enable me to go further into a consciousness expansion. And when you do open these chakras, they give you a higher level of consciousness when you open these chakras. So let's say, for example, you open the 8th chakra above the 7th chakra. You have a heightened awareness, and you now have the access or permission to go into a 9th dimensional, or 9th frequency, or 9th chakra. And when you have 9th dimensional or frequency consciousness, you can have access to the 10th dimensional consciousness, or the 10th frequency, or the 10th chakra. And like, it just goes up and up and up to the 13th chakra system. And my goal here is to activate. See, when I was going through my meditation, I felt so much excitement to the point where I didn't want to stop meditating. I didn't want to go to sleep. I didn't feel hungry. I didn't feel the need to move in my meditative state. I just felt the need to keep going, to keep persistently going further up these chakras. And this excitement came from my gut feeling. It's like adrenaline when you're it's above the solar plex. It's like in the middle of the heart chakra and the solar plexus. And this feeling of adrenaline or this excitement gives you the power or the need to drive to go further. Because excitement, if you listen and you act upon your excitement, you follow your highest excitement, you can have things magically happen to you, things magically appear, or miracles can happen. And this is the way of excitement. When you act upon your highest excitement. I'm smoking right now. Don't worry about it. But this is the process of ascension. This is the process of activating and stimulating your chakras, your higher chakras, and your higher consciousness, awareness. So this is the whole point of why we're here. Star seeds, indigos, light children, crystal children, uh, rainbow children. I mean, all of you guys, you're here for a reason to activate these certain chakras to go higher so you can bring more light upon the earth and make sure the earth raises the vibration of the planet and the consciousness of the planet, because there is a collective consciousness, there's a collective unconsciousness, and there's a collective self-consciousness, and all the information of mankind is in consciousness. All the downloads, all the information, all the data, all of the experiences in the collective consciousness. So every time a new year begins, there is uh, a step up or a level that we have reached, a higher level that we have reached, or we have surpassed a gateway or a cycle. And like I'm saying, these are cycles, but you go up more when you reach another year, when another year passes. So these are called the wisdom barriers. And every time you reach a new year, the wisdom barrier breaks and you start it over and you become more wise and more experienced and more intelligent, more knowing about everything in yourself. So this is the whole point of why I'm here, to expand awareness, to expand your knowledge, to expand the experience of a human experience, and to experience being a human, spiritual being having a human experience, and just to live the life your highest excitement the best way you possibly can. Although you have material, mundane things to do in your living life, in your life in the material world, but you have a higher calling to be somebody that, or do something that you can benefit, that someone can benefit or the world can benefit from. So that's what I'm saying with these command words. You have to use your authority, because once you step into the role or the power of being a god or a goddess, you have the command words to command your higher self, your higher mind, and these higher beings to do, or gods or energies or deities or entities to do, or demons, even damians, to do what you want them to do for you. They serve you. So this is the power that we have with the thought. With thought is very powerful. Thought is unlimited. Thought is infinite, and the power of thought is sometimes confused with will, because if you will something to happen, it's like your heart, your desire. But if you think of something to happen, it will manifest in a duration of time, or it will be delayed, but it will manifest whenever it's manifested. Thought is very high frequency, and you have to have a higher consciousness to manifest things instantaneously, or very quickly, to see results when you're manifesting things from the law of attraction, or either things from uh, things just to happen for you, like money, or if you want to buy a new car, if you want somebody in your life, a love person, a love life, or if you want a relationship with someone, or if you want things to happen anyway, or period, you use the law of attraction or anything of the laws in the universe of the universe. So this is a quick video. I just want to share that with y'all, and also one more experience that I had with being in 11th chakra. In the 11th chakra, or 11th D consciousness, I had an experience where I went out of body because I had my ninth dimensional chakra open, and that permits astral travel. And when you have the the ninth chakra, the 10th chakra open, I mean the 10th chakra was really, I can't explain it, but it was very mysterious. I'm not sure exactly what I experienced from that, but I'll go into it when I go into my sleep or my lay down meditation tonight, and write it down because I had to finish my experience of my meditation before I wrote anything down. I wanted to write something down, but I was like, nah, let me finish because I'll mess it up. Because I was in like a deep sleep or something. My mind was in like delta, and I was envisioning things, and I was seeing things, and I was remote viewing at the same time, and I was in a ninth dimensional consciousness, and so my ninth chakra was open, and when I was in the 11th chakra, I went out of my body, and it's like I levitated off the bed, and I went that way, like I'm coming to you, and I'm coming to you like this, and my body was just floating like this, and then I had a dream of falling into a like this underground warehouse or something, and there was a lot of like crates and cartridges and like ports and things there, and I was like, where am I? What are they doing? And then I had another dream I was in a house or something. Like I remember the dream because that was an astral projection that was very lucid, and I could see clearly, and it was a good experience because when I levitated, I felt like I was on clouds, and when I first went into the astral projection, I was in no space. I was in hyperspace or something, and um, there was all like geometric forms, and there was like this stardust there. There was like these clouds. There was like this crystalline energy or something that was floating in the atmosphere, and I saw everything, and I was floating there, and I was like, yo, I'm fucking flying, but I'm not flying, I'm floating. And I'm like, God, this is so freaking awesome. And like, I levitated off the bed or something, but my actual body levitated off the bed. And um, I was just sitting there in that peace, that tranquility, that infinite peace, that eternal peace, or that eternal bliss, whatever experience that experienced, whatever emotion that was, it was so harmonious and balanced, and it was so beautiful. I didn't want to leave there, but it was just this night. It was just this 11th dimensional world or something that I went into, and I still remember it, but I don't remember it that well. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. And then I won't make it. I won't make another video probably tonight. I might make one tonight or tomorrow, but I have free time till Monday when I work. So I work Monday, and anyway, stay tuned for these next videos. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for listening, and sign off to your boy Jay, the Prince of Peace. I'm out. Peace.